Hello guys, so we're going to continue with the present perfect tense. We have already taken a look at the present perfect simple and the present perfect continuous. Now we are going to take a look at some expressions we can normally use with the present perfect simple and continuous. Most of the time it is with the present perfect simple. Not really with the continuous, but it's good to know them, all right? So we are going to take a look at these three expressions, very easy ones. Just, already, and yet. So I'm sure these are three vocabularies you have seen before or you've heard before, okay? So we're going to take a look at how to use them with the present perfect. Um, Simple. The first thing we will take a look at is just. And how do we use just? So we normally use just when we want to say something happened not long ago. Okay, so something happened not long ago. All right, so or a short time ago. Here I have my tablet and so and my laptop. Sorry, so just to get some extra information. All right. So here we use just for things that happen a short time ago. All right, so an example in this case, so let's say we have an example, and an example will be I have just written this sentence. So I have just written this sentence. So this sentence happened a short time ago, which you saw it with me. It happened, I don't know, 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago when I was explaining what just is and how we can use just. So just, as you can see, is used for a short time ago. An example, I have just written the sentence. That is the sentence. Okay, so just written in this case is the sentence or structure with the present perfect. And as you can see, just comes in between the auxiliary have and the verb in the participle. Okay, we'll move on to the second one, and in this case with already. Okay, with already. So already is used when we are referring to situations about things that happened, let's say before expected. When I say before expected, what do I mean? It means that we expected something to happen later, but it happened earlier than what we expected. Okay, so normally a typical teenager, maybe all over the world, I think, in my opinion, will go to bed maybe late, let's say 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, or even the earliest, maybe 10 o'clock, okay, or half past 10 in the evening. All right, here in Spain, and with most of our students, they normally say they go to bed around 12 o'clock, midnight, okay, 1 o'clock, because you know they have these TikTok videos and Instagram videos to watch. All right, so imagine a mom gets home and then finds her teenage daughter or son already asleep at 8 o'clock. So he'll be surprised, or sorry, she would be surprised. In this case, it's a mom, so she would be surprised because I mean it's not the usual thing. The usual thing is later. Okay, so let's say the mom gets home and says, "Where is Juanjo?" So Juanjo is a typical Spanish name. Where is Juanjo? And imagine the dad responds, "So he has already gone to bed." So he has already gone to bed. So this structure we have here is the present perfect structure with already. So he has already gone to bed means that he's gone to bed earlier than what is expected. Okay, so maybe Juanjo normally goes to bed at 11, and today he's going to bed at 8. So I mean, that should be something to worry about, at least for the parents, because probably Juanjo isn't feeling well. All right, so we have already here, and the last one we'll take a look at is just. Okay, so we put just here. Oh no, sorry, we've already done just. All right, yet. So yeah, yet. And when do we use yet? Okay, so yet is also very easy. Yet means that the person or whoever it is we're talking about hasn't done something till now. So until now, in the sense that we have asked someone to do something, or we expect someone to do something, but whatever the person is supposed to do, the person hasn't done it. So until now, that is when we use, in this case, yet. Okay, and normally yet is negative. Okay, so it is something that you should know. It's normally negative, and also in quite a number of cases we also use it in the question form, interrogative. Okay, so where do we normally put yet? Yet normally comes at the end of the sentence. It is not similar, or it is not the same as just and already, which normally comes, as you can see, in between the has and the gone, or the have and the written here in between the auxiliary verb and the main verb in this case. So yet normally comes at the end of the sentence. So how do we use yet? So a quick example here. So I'm waiting for my students to start my following class. So here, if a colleague asks me, so Manuel, where are your students? Okay, or I can say they haven't arrived yet. Okay, so I would say my students have not arrived yet. Okay, so as you can see we have, I'm sorry about that, so just the students I was talking about, one just arrived. So so as you can see, we need to put a sentence in this case in the negative. So my students have not arrived yet. Okay, and in the question form, let me take an example from the book just to go faster. So here, the same thing. Have Laura, so Laura and Paul arrived yet? Question mark. So have Laura and Paul arrived yet? So as you can see, in both cases, yet came at the end of the sentence. So here, let's say I have a Laura and a Paul in my class. So the question is, have Laura and Paul arrived yet? In this case, I can say no, they have not arrived yet, in a situation that they aren't here. All right, so this is basically or these, I should say, are three vocabularies or expressions we normally use with the present perfect simple. So it is good to know them, and it is important to apply them in your daily English sentences. You have a link below with some exercises to do, and if you have any doubts, feel free to leave a comment, or for our students, when you come to class, feel free to ask any of the teachers. All right, so once again, thanks for joining us. So this is Diaspora Languages Act 2, and see you around.